What's good, YouTube? Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Thank you for clicking on this tutorial. If you want to follow along, you must know this basic rule right here. When you pull that lever back and the blade gets longer, it will cut less hair. But when you pull the lever forward and the blade gets shorter, it cuts more hair. Now to begin the haircut, I'm going in with my Babyliss FX trimmers, and I'm starting that initial guideline. I started from the temple of my head to the top of my ear, and I'm just trying to make sure everything's even. Now I'm clearing up some of the hair above my sideburn. Now I got my clipper open, and I'm just going about an inch up, and I'm just starting this next guideline. You want to make sure everything is even, because that will create an even fade. Now I got my lever halfway, and I'm going just under where I went with the lever open. Now I'm making my lever closed, and I'm pointing at the faint line that I'm about to attack to go ahead and fade the rest of this section out. Now I got my number 2 guard with the lever all the way open. And now I'm just clearing out the bulk. Clearing out the bulk just gives you a cleaner canvas and just makes it easier to fade that area. Now I got my lever closed. I'm going right under where I went with my lever open. I saw that it could go a little bit lower, so that's what I'm doing with my lever all the way closed. Now I got my 1 guard. I got it open, and now I'm going just above where I went with my no guard open. Now I got my lever closed, and I'm going right under that 1 guard open. And as you can see, it's starting to lighten up this area a little bit and allowing the fade to come together. I got my music on, I'm chilling, and I'm having a good time while I'm giving myself this haircut. You gotta have fun while you're doing it. Now I got my 0 guard open. I'm going under where I went with my 1 guard open. It's sort of like a 1 guard closed as well. It's 1 level under the 1 guard closed, and I'm still dancing. Now I got my lever halfway on my 0 guard, and I'm going right under where I went with my 0 guard open. If you could tell, my system is open, halfway, and then closed. Now I'm going all the way closed. I'm a goofy dude, so I'm just having fun with it. Now I got my 0 guard closed, and I'm just attacking the rest of that line. Now I got my 1.5 guard on. I know it's hard to see. And if you guys remembered, my highest guard was the 2 guard. So now I'm going underneath that with my 1.5 guard open. things even and fading correctly. Now I closed it all the way, and I'm going right under where I just went with my 1.5 guard open. Now I'm cutting on the other side, and I'm basically doing the same thing that I did on the other side. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch and enjoy. Now it's time for the facial hair. And as you guys can see, I got my 1 guard on right now. And I believe I have it closed. And I'm just trimming my mustache down. I don't like it too long or dark. I like it kind of on the lighter side. And as you can see, I'm just lining it up right now. I don't really go for a skinny mustache or a really full mustache. I just kind of get it in the middle. Not too big, not too skinny. And now I'm just lining up my beard a bit. The way I line up my mustache and beard is it doesn't really connect too well, so I just go ahead and disconnect it. No need to hold on to something that's not there, for me at least. I think this part of the haircut is really satisfying. Just cleaning up underneath that neck. At least on my beard, I feel like it's really prominent. Like that line is really there, you know? Still cleaning up underneath my beard. And I don't know if you could tell, but like when I go to that, when I'm creating that line, I'm kind of freehanding my beard as well, just trying to get the hairs out of the way. And now I'm just cleaning up my hair on the other side underneath my neck. And here you can see I'm doing some of that freehanding I was talking about. Here I am lining up my beard. The way I like to do it is I like to line up the area near my lip a little bit, and then the area at the top of my sideburn. And then once I use my straight edge, I connect the 2 points where I would just hit that curve and finish lining it up. And here you can see I am lining up the front hairline. I like to start in the middle and just go to the right. Get that as clean as possible and then head over to the left side. Here I'm hitting my vertical bars. Now I'm going to the other side. You can see the haircut is coming together. I'm hitting underneath my mustache. I don't have to do it too much because I don't really grow too much hair. hanging over my lip. Now I got my Andis Masters in my hands with the lever all the way open. I find that gives me the perfect length that I need. Just checking out everything, making sure it's where I want it. Tap that line a little bit. Alright, and now I got my lever open, blending in my beard. So on my beard I do the open, halfway, and closed. And as you can see right there, I just, for the quick second, I did like a raking method to help blend into my beard. Now I got my spritz. I like to spray this because it gives a nice ash line. I use it more on clients than I do on myself. And this is alcohol based, so this thing is burning. This thing is burning. Here, I'm just doing a little bit of detailing. And as you can see, by the way, I'm holding my clippers sideways. This is a way that helps you detail. When you turn it more like that, it'll take off more hair, but when you turn it more to the side, you could get higher in the fade and take out any dark spots that you need to. Now I got my clipper closed, and I'm just freehanding the front because I don't want any hairs overhanging my hairline. This will make sure that my hairline pops out the best that it can. And here I am, hitting my beard. Like I said, I start at the area near my ear, and I know where I need to line up. So yes, it's the connected dots thing that I was talking about. Start at my ear, and then I end near my lip. Here I'm pulling my skin. If you're new to lining up your beard, you want to make sure you pull your skin and use the straight edge in the opposite direction, just to clean everything up. Here I'm on the other side, doing the same thing. I like to come in with my straight edge going that way across my cheek because there's little hairs there that you can't see. And now I'm hitting my vertical bars again. I don't know about you guys, but when I use that straight edge on myself or get it done from a barber, that just brings everything together for me. Like, that's how I know I got a fresh cut. Here I am freehanding my beard again, trying to make sure everything's in its place. It's pretty much what a haircut is, just making sure everything isn't all crazy and wild and has a place, you know? And here I am combing the back of my head. Yo, I don't know about y'all, but if you ever cut your own hair, cutting the back, at least for me, is the worst part. I don't know, it's super difficult. Sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie, I just don't even touch the back. I know that's not what I should be doing, but sometimes you just really don't feel like it. But yeah, here I am with no guard, halfway. I was just open, and I'm just blending out that bottom area. Got my one guard open. Going about halfway, well, going about an inch up. Now I got it closed, going just under where I left off. Sorry for the blur, guys. Now I got my half guard on and I got it halfway. going right under where I went with my one guard closed. Just bring everything together. You want to make sure you comb, because if you have my type of hair, once you use a guard to cut your hair, it kind of pushes it up, and you want to make sure you comb it back into place. Here I got my 2 guard closed, and I am going right off the head. Just kind of like, when I say off the head, I'm cutting it at a 2, but yeah, here you are. So I come up and then I kind of scoop out just to keep that shape. Cutting hair is an art form. There's shading, what you do in art, and so shading would be like the fade. You know, drawing lines would be like lining it up. Shaping your hair is like sculpting. I don't know. That's just sort of how I think. Now I got my 1.5 guard closed, going under that 2. And I got my 1 guard open, going right under that 1.5 guard closed. I'm gonna be honest, man. I try to get through this as quickly as possible because I hate the back. But yeah. So now I'm lining it up with my skeleton trimmers by Babyliss again. Even this part is pretty difficult for me. Especially this part around the ear. But I'm still doing it. I'm hanging in there. If you're following along, hang in there. I'm just trying my best, man. It doesn't have to be perfect for me. And here I am adding a little bit of enhancements. Not that my haircut needed any, I'm just using it to help it pop out a little more. Doing it on the other side. And once I'm done with that, I'm hitting it with my straight edge one more time. I'm going right back into my beard. Since I got it in my hand, I'm just hitting the line again. I like to line up my beard more than once because I think it creates a more accurate line. And here I'm still just detailing a little bit. And here's my hair before the haircut. And here's my hair after. Alright, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, more self-cuts, maybe different styles, maybe a low taper, or any other style, different fades in the beard. Let me know what you guys want to see. But thanks for watching. If you stuck all the way through this, it's your boy S Finessed, and I'm out.